I'm here in Rome, Italy, and I'm overlooking the Roman Forum, which dates back almost 2,000 years, and it contains a ton of history, and it's got some really great historic sites here. I mean, first republics and everything like that is all that happened right down there.
Hey everyone, I'm here in Rome now, and I've had 3 days here, and a lot of great sights, but it's so hot. It's 90s every day, and so it just saps your energy. So I'm a bit short on time, so I'm going to show you all the videos, and then do a quick commentary, and then throw all the photos at you with some music accompaniment. So here's my videos, and for the first time, actually people stared at me. I try to take these videos in quiet places, out of the way, but I couldn't help that in Rome in some places, so people were staring at me. They're talking. I heard some comments, oh, that boy's talking to himself, so I'm doing this for you, out of love.
I'm here in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican in Rome, Italy, and I'm pretty exhausted. I think this is a culmination of a lot of factors. This is day number 32 on the road for me. I've been in trains for almost 100 hours over these past couple of weeks, and it's just really hot. So I was told you need a lot of energy for Rome. I thought I had it, but the weather, the heat just sap it out of you, and so pretty tired right now, but a lot of things I want to see. Not sure I'll get to them all, but at least got to the Vatican. I'm here in Rome at the Church of St. Peter in Chains, and this actually holds the chains that bound St. Peter during his imprisonment before he was executed. So it's really cool to actually be here in person, because I didn't even know that they've had the chains or that they existed still. So 2,000 years later, it's cool to actually have this piece of history and be able to see it. I'm here at the Colosseum in Rome, which is a marvel, and starting in 80 AD, gladiators fought crocodiles, hippopotami, lions, all that just for popular entertainment, and it's estimated that about 700,000 people died in the arena below. You know, I never really considered myself like a history nerd or a history buff or someone who'd enjoy ruins, but I'm actually really liking these Roman ruins here. I'm at the Roman Forum, and this actually began as a shantytown in 753 BC. There's actually a podium here from Julius Caesar from 44 BC, so a lot of this is 2,000 years old, which is really weird to think of because America is like 300 years old in all, so it's a perfect evening, and I'm actually having a lot of fun just looking at this really ancient stuff here. I'm here at the famous Trevi Fountain in Rome, where it's said that if a traveler throws 1 coin into the fountain, then they will have a speedy return to Rome, and if they throw 2 coins in, then they'll find love here. So here it goes. The question is that my first? I'm here at the Piazza del Popolo with the oldest thing I found on this entire trip, and that is behind me, the obelisk of Pharaoh Ramses II. It's 3,200 years old. It was brought here to Rome from Egypt in AD 10 by Augustus, so probably the oldest thing I've seen and will see on this entire trip. 3,200 years old. Wow. I'm here at the Piazza del Popolo with the oldest thing that I have found on this entire trip, and probably will find. It's behind me. It's the obelisk of Pharaoh Ramses II, and it's 3,200 years old. That's really old. It was brought here to Rome by Augustus in AD 10, so it's really impressive that 3,200 years later it's still around. Wow. I'm here at the Pantheon in Rome, which was built 2,000 years ago. A great architectural feat that this actually was built and is still standing. It's cool because the oculus is way up there and it still lets rain in. And it's just cool to watch the sun go around the entire building as well and let sunbeams just filter through. Also cool is right across me is the tomb of Raphael. Behind me is my last stop in Rome, Castel Sant'Angelo, and it's supposed to have some great views of the city. However, I've quickly learned on this trip that anything that has great views often requires a lot of physical exertion and a lot of work. So I'm hoping that they have an elevator, an escalator, a teleporter, something.
The first day was pretty fun. It started off a bit rough. The Vatican was so-so in my opinion. It was good to be there, but the museum just went on forever and I was kind of just tired. And so it wasn't a great highlight, and then I had a nice little break, and the rest of the day went great. I went to the Colosseum, I went to Palatine Hill and saw the ruins. Both I had tours for, which helps a lot when you actually know what you're looking at, and you get a lot of the humor, some fun insights that you might not know otherwise. I saw the Church of Peter in Chains and saw the chains that bound St. Peter. That was really cool as well. And then I just spent the evening at the Trevi Fountain and had a ton of gelato. Really good though. And so it was a great first day. Second day was a bit down. I didn't stick to the main highlights. I kind of, second day was for stuff I would see if I could. And so, I mean, some things were tolerable, others I probably wouldn't see again. The Pantheon, though, was really cool on the second day, so I'm really glad I went to see that. Tomorrow, long travel day. It's going to be a rough day. 6-hour train ride to get to Bari. And then, I'm going to Greece. I'm taking a ferry. Not a cruise. It's going to be a 16.5-hour ferry ride to get to Athens, but hopefully I'll get through it. Hopefully. It's hopefully going to be some good sights, but it's going to be a long trip. See how this goes. I'll have to let you know when I get there. And here are all my photos from Rome.
Down the magazine and get off the phone. There's a place I wanna show you and it won't take long. Take a ride, take a ride. It's looking like we're getting there. Over here, coming clear. Place that has no lines or times or crimes. Just good times, just good times. Take me away to a place where the good times roll. Got myself worked up over nothing today. All the trash that's in my head, I gotta throw it away. It's alright, it's alright. It's looking like we're getting there. Over here, coming clear. Place that has no lines or times or crimes. Just good times, just good times.